I get it that these are fucking generic and shit, like, but Jesus fucking Christ. Have a 10-year-old put them together in China, not an 8-year-old.
I got nothing. Alright, so if this is news to you guys, what's up? We are going to be going to the firm out here in Florida. So right now we are handling Alex's car, doing an oil change, checking the brakes, making sure the brake fluid is good, making sure that the brakes are good, and making sure that everything is good and adjusted for this track event. And then we're gonna do mine. Mind you, we just came from the tail maybe like 2 weeks ago, so we did push the cars, we did brake a lot, and we did accelerate. So we just want to make sure that the cars are up to date with their maintenance before we take it to the track, and then obviously afterwards we'll make another video, make sure that everything's good. So far so good. The car is already did the oil change. The car, I think we're gonna replace the brake fluids in a little bit, and then we're gonna move on to mine. So
You're on the helicopter on the outside, the helicopter's falling.
Alright guys, so the checkup and the update on the cars is done. Fresh oil change. Obviously the brake pads and rotors for my car, I think we're doing just pads. We're doing that tomorrow. We're changing brake fluid tomorrow and everything else. Now Tamari outside, she's all prepped and she's all done. So we just got to make sure that my car is nice and set for the event on Saturday. Now this video will probably be dropped before Saturday. Just be like, I got a story to tell you.
Story time, bitches. That kind of works. It's gonna be what's gonna be. All right, babies. Welcome to this whole thing is messed up. Anyway, I don't care. We're supposed to go to a track. Oh, this is horrible. Just like. Okay. Alexander Goodrun, ladies and gentlemen. We're supposed to go to a racetrack tomorrow, and we're supposed to do rotors and pads on Ricardo's car, and turns out his tires are shot. Not just a little, but like, good God. So, okay, so Ricardo's car needed brakes, front and rear. We decided it should be okay to just have the rotors turned. Fronts, we were able to. That's a little better. The rears need replacement completely. Same with the pads. And so we're going on a wild goose chase. And when we took the rims off, so you know what? Camber. The Mustang S550 is known to have camber, ridiculously out the back. However, it's a little more aggressive. So Ricardo's tires may have looked fine, but as we took them off the actual vehicle, I'm actually showing cord. So we need tires. Tires are at least $180 to $200 a piece for what we have for the track day. That's supposed to be tomorrow. No, Saturday. So we got more pads. Oh,
is that supposed to be like that?
No. So I'll give you a prime example, ladies and gentlemen, of the pad. This is the brake pad, and this entire surface that you see is supposed to be used for braking. You see how this is missing? Yeah.
Bro, what the hell?
At some point, your brake pad, like, see, this is how it's supposed to look. This is what it looks like. No wonder you weren't braking for shit.
Bro, what the hell?
Yeah. Oh, my hands are dirty, by the way. I know some of you guys, but does this count? It doesn't really count. I don't get my hands dirty anymore. Sometimes I do, and when I do, I will let you guys know. Anyway, Ricardo's car, we're working on right now, and I took a customer home this afternoon, and so we have this problem ever since something was added to the car, that if I use the cruise control, all of a sudden there's an intermittent disconnection, miscommunication, like throttle stops, like the whole car just shuts off, not even a stutter, just off. And then all of a sudden comes back. This happened today. It hasn't happened in a couple of weeks. And I get back to the shop, turn the car off, you know, no big deal. And then one of my coworkers tries to start the car, and it's not doing anything. So that's where she's sitting right now. And that's where she's going to sit until we can get Coleman in here. And hopefully he's a certified Ford tech that's been helping us out. And he has like a Ford Scan and some other crazy technology thing you plug into the car specifically for Ford. Hopefully that'll help us determine what's wrong with the car. And because right now it is a $28,000 paperweight. Track day Saturday. We have hotels reserved for tomorrow night and Sunday night, which I can't cancel the reservations anymore. So that's, you know, $400. And we still have to do the Explorer, and Josh still has to do a Charger, a Dodge Charger, which that's a whole nother story. But you want real, you want the good, the bad, and the ugly. This is the ugly. This is frustrating. This is annoying. It's a nuisance. But again, we shall conquer this. If not tonight, if not tomorrow, we will in the future. But that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna give the camera back to Ricky, or maybe I'll run around with it. I don't know. But you guys may not like it. But time to play some Fortnite. Peace.
All right, I'm in a better mood now, somewhat. New rotors, new pads, new rotors and pads. Wheels are coming in tomorrow. And here's the hardest worker in the room.
Your tires coming tomorrow, boy.
What did I say? Wheels? Tires are coming in tomorrow. It's a kick-ass day, I'll tell you that. It caught us by surprise, all this shit. But we gotta knock them down one by one. And this is probably the easiest one right now, and then we'll tackle the rest. This needs brakes as well. We went with what our local stores, AutoZone stores, had in stock for rotors and pads, mostly because we wanted to run the car in a matter or in a way or in a setup that you guys could run too. Meaning we didn't go for $1,000 or $2,000 rotors and pads and brake systems in line or anything like that. We went with literally generic brand from AutoZone, front and rears. I think all in all, maybe, I don't know, $300. Could be wrong, but it's probably $300 or $400 on the brake setup, just to see how good they are. And you know, if we or when we make it to the track, you know, I can let you guys know, hey, you can do the same thing on a budget with your local generic brakes and rotors, you know, store, whatever. So it doesn't create a disconnect between us here putting $1,000 parts on a brake setup and saying, yeah, the car feels amazing, go to the track and you do it too. We want to say, no, you know, we want you guys to have fun with your cars and maybe take it to the track, maybe take it to you know, an event where you can autocross or whatever, and you can go to the local hardware store, not hardware store, AutoZone store or car parts store, and get yourselves a good set of brakes and pads and have fun with it. You don't have to spend $1,200, $1,500 dollars on the brake setup to go to the pad. Now that's what we are hoping to prove once we get there. It could also not turn out that way, but we'll get there when we get there. So all in all, probably maybe $300, $400 for the rotors and pad setup, and we'll see how it does. All right, so I think it's this tire, one that's really tight. Yep, here it is. All right, got it over here. See this fluid separating, the sidewall separating from this, so you can't run this on the track at all.
Sorry, Rick.
What happened?
The video.
No, it's okay. I'll see what I can get from this, because the entire video is like,
I'm just running out of daylight.
Anyway, eventually we'll get done with this shit and we'll pull it out and we'll let you know how it goes. Woo! All right, so is this on auto? Yeah. All right, so sorry about my look. Here's the update. My car's done. Brakes are changed, new rotors, new brakes, whatever. My tires and wheels are right here. My new tires are right here. But there's a problem because the tires are there and the thing, and they're not where they're supposed. Anyway, tires came in today, surprisingly, and we have no time to mount them. Literally no time at all to take them and mount them and stuff like that. So Mr. Goodrun let me borrow his. Unfortunately, Alex's car is literally not working right now. He's completely just locked out of even being able to start the car or even being able to get into accessory mode. The car just won't. It seems as if it's just completely locked out. Like he can't even access anything on the car, not even with the access port. The car, since it doesn't go on accessory mode, then the access port can't connect with the car. It's a complete lockout, which we have no idea why. So he was kind enough to let me borrow his setup. You can see here we got the pink setup. I love this side. Like, look at that. Like pink on the blue. Like, I am 100% digging this. All right, so he let me borrow the setup. We got pink on one side, and we got the blue, greenish, whatever that side, and then Mr. Goodrun. Yep, there she is. I heard the guys kind of looking over some stuff and on the fuse box and, you know, the old tires and stuff like that. Anyway, so here's the plan. My car's ready, and we're getting pretty much everything else ready to head out today, because tomorrow morning we have to be at the firm at 7:30 in the morning. So we're heading out today, staying in a local hotel, and then we're gonna okay, he fast. And we're gonna take turns driving this car out there. Wasn't the plan at all, obviously. Like, we intended to have both cars there. But when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade and put a little bit of color in it. So that's the update. That's gonna be it for this video. It's an interesting video nonetheless, because usually when shit like this happens, we tend to just try and block it off. You know, we don't want to let people know that we're having a bad day or a bad time, or we're having bad timing, or we're having our car being, you know, broken down for no reason. It's not easy broadcasting this. But we completely appreciate every single one of you guys, and part of us filming all this and filming all the trouble and opportunities is for us to be able to connect with you guys, you know what I mean? So we hope that you guys take this video to the heart it hasn't been an easy couple of days, honestly, with the stress and everything. But at least we got this down, so we're happy about that. So next video is gonna be us at the firm, killing it out there. So holla at your boys. We're gonna be killing it at the firm. But right now we're killing it on freaking Fortnite.
Yep.
You got anything?
It's hot. My car ain't working. We're gonna fun tomorrow.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, buddy.
All right, get ready for the parade lap. Ricky's taking Sanders. First time on track, boys. Are we hyped or what?
Always.
I'm pretty f***ing hyped.